Good morning, YouTube. It is 8:52. Harpers Ferry National Park is about to open. It is another national park I'm going to get to cross off my list. Not a lot of people here. Does look like a lot of hikers. I'm not a hiker. So I'm going to go and check out Harpers Ferry, the little town. So you get here, you go to the visitor center. You book a shuttle bus that will take you down to the small town. All right, so here we are in the historic town of Harpers Ferry. Look at this, it's so peaceful except for the trucks backing up. But this is history. There's a lot more to be seen. It's also the Appalachian Trail. Well, I obviously did it wrong. I didn't realize there was parking here. I parked at the actual visitor center, but there is some small amount of parking here. Sorry if the camera gets a little wobbly. I'm going uphill, and well, there's some cobblestone here that most of it is pretty smooth, but some of it is not. A lot of just historic buildings. A lot of them, though, are closed, like the Wax Museum. All the food places are open, but everything else really doesn't open until 10. Oh, those are pretty. But yeah, this is really a pretty amazing place. And there it is, National Historic Park. Okay, so this, I believe, is the home of Frederick Roeder. So of course this is just the first floor and you can't go any higher. But he was a German immigrant, Frederick Roeder, and he was a baker. He had 7 kids. The 4th of July, which was supposed to be a day of celebration, of course, is when here Civil War erupted, and Frederick Roeder became the very first person of Harpers Ferry to die during the war. He was shot by a Union soldier. So believe it or not, right here is where 3 states, West Virginia, Virginia, and Maryland, intersect, as well as 2 rivers and 4 national park sites. It's the Shenandoah and the Potomac River. This is where they collide. Now, I remember the man telling me, I hope you're here for leaf peeping. I don't see a lot of leaves to peep. They pretty much, I mean, they're yellowish. But yeah, it's a beautiful spot though. So what you're looking at right here, this is the old firehouse. So during John Brown's raid with his men, about 36 hours into it, the U.S. Marines commanded by Robert E. Lee, well, they ended up in here. They were holed up in here. The Marines were, of course, much more powerful than this small band of folks. And they holed up in here, and then John Brown said, you know what, just go ahead and let's go out fighting. So they opened up fire, and unfortunately 16 of the soldiers were killed. John Brown was wounded and taken prisoner and later hung for trying to stop slavery. But this is really where the raid ended on Harpers Ferry. All right, so Harpers Ferry was a lot of fun and a lot of walking. Yeah, if you ever think about coming down to Harpers Ferry to check this place out, right now, leaves are not really, they're changing, but they're not the reds and the beautiful oranges and yellows here. There are some that are, but they're few and far between, mostly just starting that turn. So you might want to wait a couple weeks later into October. But yeah, so we are now headed to Baltimore. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive. At the moment, it's 10:23. I wanted to stay here till 10:30, and by golly, I did. So let's go. All right, so what we're looking at here, that is a statue of Babe Ruth here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. A lot of people are going to say, wait, why do they have a statue of Babe Ruth here in Baltimore? Because in 1914, Babe Ruth played minor league baseball for the Baltimore Orioles, and then in 1916 he was traded to the Boston Red Sox, and of course from there history was made. And here it just gives you his date of birth and his death. There you go, from Baltimore. And here's the stadium. Of course it's closed. They don't even have where you can actually check out all the statues. Yeah, this is the stadium. I did go in the team store. I thought about buying a hat, but the team store is pretty expensive. All right, so here is a retired number for Cal Ripken, shortstop / third baseman. This was in 2001 is when his number was retired. There's a couple others over here. Now, I am not a huge fan of the Orioles. I am for the Orioles because I want them to beat the Texas Rangers. This is Jim Palmer. His number was retired in 1985. Now, one thing about their trash cans, though, which I think is just too cool. I mean, look at this. Come on, Houston. See something like that. That's awesome. Oh, Eddie Murray. I have his rookie card. There's Eddie Murray, first baseman. Was retired. His number was retired in '98. And then there's a few more over here. Number 4 is Earl Weaver. He was the manager. I know that. And yes, his number was retired in '82. And then last but not least, we have Jackie Robinson. Pretty cool. So the one thing I would never want to do or do on purpose, I just did. I was getting out of the car, didn't realize my bag was open, and I dropped my camera. I have no idea if it's okay. A bonehead move. Just trying to get here at a decent time. I'm stupid. And my God, where the hell am I? I have no clue. So if you see wood floors and brick, it's where Babe Ruth was actually born in 1895. This is his house. So this is Babe's house. This is one of the rooms in the house. He was born February 6th of 1895 on the coldest day of the winter. But here you go. Wow. All right, so this is Babe Ruth's kimono. He got this in a 1934 trip to Japan. This is scorecard when he hit his 60th home run. So these bats right here are owned by Sadahara O. a Japanese baseball player who is kind of like their Japanese Babe Ruth. However, Babe Ruth hit 714 home runs. Sadaharu Oh hit 866 with the Yomiuri Giants in Japan. I think this is just a movie theater in here. Oh, no. Oh, just you turn around. It's a nice little museum, $13. What's the cost? And they do have a sticker and a magnet. Of course, here's Yankee Stadium. It's pretty cool, but it's missing something. Boo, boo, Yankees suck. Go Astros, Altuve's your daddy. And this is a Yankee Stadium box seat. This is from 1923. Can you imagine sitting in that for 9 innings? I can't. All right, so the museum was pretty awesome. I got a sticker, a magnet, and a Baltimore Orioles poster from '83 when they won the World Series. Yeah, but it's 2 o'clock. I'm hungry. I'm going to go ahead and go eat at a place that sells lobster rolls, because when in Baltimore, eat a lobster roll. I can tell you this, the weather is very nice right now. It's probably 74, 75 degrees. It's perfect. The leaves here are falling. Now I just got to figure out where my car's parked. So yeah, and not drop my camera. So I'll see you guys when I get to the lunch place. Well, I'm going to say this about Baltimore. You don't get anywhere fast, especially down here at the harbor. You can't park near it. You have to park pretty far away from it, over a mile. So that's what I did, and now I've been literally just going back and forth trying to find a stupid place to eat. But supposedly I'm close, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, so I am at Mason's Lobster House. It's very loud in here. Sorry if there's words you don't want to hear. My bill for this was $26.95. I got a canned Coke and a lobster roll. I got the Connecticut roll because it's warm, so let's try it. It looks really good. It's not bad. I'm not a connoisseur of lobster rolls. I do like them. It's decent. I probably should have got the cold one because I've been walking a lot. It's good though. So there you go. I had a lobster roll in Baltimore. Ta-da! Check. Done. Welcome to Wingate by Wyndham. This room was $148 for 2 nights. It's actually pretty nice. Let me show you. So here, just a bathroom. Oh, bright light. Right. But yeah, a nice shower. You can sit down and get all the diseases that you want. Only one towel, which, there they are. Okay, they're down there. But a spacious room. I mean, you got a nice little area here for coffee and stuff, but I will not be using it. And then here's the room. Okay, so you gotta just make sure the boogeyman ain't in there. But yeah, this is nice. A big TV. The last TV was pretty small compared to this. Got a nice desk, which I can use to put my stuff on. And plenty of outlets everywhere. So yeah, 148 bucks for 2 nights. I'm digging it. Yeah, so I'm going to sit down and relax for a little while. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So I'll see you later, and we'll see if we're gonna go eat or not. So bye.